Hello, it's my face again. How was your October? Mine was alright, thank you for asking. Since I'm in Canada, we celebrate Thanksgiving in October, and my birthday also happens to be in October. And of course there's Halloween. So that's 3 major holidays. Well, my birthday isn't a holiday, but that's 3 major events in that month. And that's probably why it's one of my favorite months, and also because it's autumn. And I love autumn. It's my favorite time of year. Although this autumn has been really hot and then cold and then snowy, and now it's back to cold but not that cold and not that snowy. So that's interesting. And I have my winter tires on, so we'll see when those actually get used, put into good use. Thanksgiving was good. We had a lunch with my partner's family. They live close to us and my family lives further away. And so we didn't go to my parents' house this year because we went there last year for Thanksgiving, so we're just kind of flipping back and forth. My birthday was really good. I celebrated with my partner. We went to Olive Garden, and I like Olive Garden. And I actually went there last year for my birthday. I really like their pasta, and so does he. I really like pasta, so that was really good. And then we actually had the waitress at the end of the meal, we had paid and everything, and then she's like, oh, come back for your birthday and get a free dessert. And we kind of looked at each other and we were like, oh, actually, it is my birthday. And she was like, oh my gosh, I should have asked, She's like, just a sec, I'll go check with my manager. So she came back and she's like, please choose your free dessert. So I got the black tie chocolate mousse, I think is what it was called. Oh man, it was good. You should definitely get it if you can handle gluten and you like chocolate and you like chocolate mousse. It was amazing. So it was really rich though. So just a warning, it's very rich, but it's very good. I had it and it was chocolate mousse, right? And on the back, it was covered in chocolate chips. Oh, it was so good. So good. Just delightful. Anyways, so that was awesome. And then Halloween happened. So how was your Halloween? Was it good? Mine was pretty good. I went to work and some people dressed up. I was personally dressed in a Halloween shirt and socks that matched. It was a matching set. And so I wore that. That was nice. I didn't actually have a costume this year, but that's what I wore was my Halloween outfit. We handed out candy. We got 14 kids, which is actually 6 more than last year, which is good, I guess you could say. It's impressive for us, I guess. Last year, it was our first year living here, our first Halloween here. And so we asked our neighbor how many kids they tend to get. And she said around 40, 50. And we were like, okay, great. So we prepared for 50 children and we had 8 today. And the last little while, my partner and I determined that I probably have BED or binge eating disorder. I don't know if I have a milder form of it. It's possible because my binges are not usually as bad as binges. A binge is actually technical medical term. Sometimes I do the full-on binge, the past the point of fullness, and then you keep eating and you can't stop. And I do have that problem about not being able to stop, losing control, and then having restriction kind of in between those episodes because I'm trying to lose weight, and then there's a lot of guilt and shame attached to it, and I'm being very vulnerable by sharing this, so please respect that. And I just wanted to say that if you're struggling with an eating disorder, specifically binge eating disorder, because that's actually the most common one, I believe, but any eating disorder, anorexia, bulimia, binge eating, OSFED, any type of eating disorder, I just want you to know that it's not your fault. You can recover, and recovery is worth it. You don't need to suffer with an eating disorder. I'm going to recover. I want to lose weight. I actually gained 40 pounds in 6 months because of my problem. Whether or not it's diagnosable, I don't know, but I have it and it's an issue. So there's that. It's still an issue, even if it's not diagnosable. So in order to lose weight, I'm going to be a little kinder to myself. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh myself every day just to kind of solidify in my mind that I need to lose more weight, that I want to lose weight, and then I'm going to eat slowly. I used to eat before I was on my medication, which is what I blame my eating disorder behavior on, because it made me gain a lot of weight. I gained 70 pounds in total on my medication. So that's kind of a big deal. So I used to eat more slowly, like I was trying to say. I used to eat slowly. I used to be the last person of my family to eat all the time. Growing up, I was just such a slow eater. I would dine, as they said, on my food instead of devour. I would dine. I was the slowest eater ever. Ever since I started gaining weight, I've actually increased my eating speed. And when I increase my eating speed, I notice that I gain more weight more quickly. I'm not going to restrict myself. I'm not going to count calories because for me personally, it doesn't work. It is probably effective for a lot of people out there, and it's probably the fastest way to lose weight for a lot of people, but for me personally, it's not helpful. because it leads to these binging episodes, because my reptilian brain thinks, oh, we're not getting enough food, even though our food is so calorie dense nowadays that I am getting enough food, even just like going in a bit of a calorie deficit. And so then I end up binging on like a lot of food. And it's very embarrassing to admit that. I know that it doesn't have to be, and it shouldn't be, because it's an actual legitimate issue, mental issue. So that's me being vulnerable. I hope you had a good October. Let me know what you got up to. I'll see you when I see you. Thanks for watching.